Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. Today, the date is what is today's date? The date is 20th April and the year is 2021. And what's day today? It's Tuesday. We are going to learn about the informations and the topic related to your subject computer. We had conducted classes in previous year with which we had completed 7 chapters and have gained knowledge about the computer system. Before moving to the next session, I would like to revise the content in brief which we have studied last year. So, in the last class 1, we had learned about computer system. I am just drawing a diagrammatic representation of computer system which consists of a monitor, CPU, input devices like your keyboard and your device mouse. This complete system is known as your computer system, which consists of a display unit, a processing unit, and a input unit. Now, the display system can be used to see the input or the output of the process. Now, what we had learned about this? In previous class, we had studied about computer as an electronic machine capable of doing multiple work. The computer system, to be exact, this is a desktop or desktop system. So, the computer system is capable of doing multiple work. It can do those multiple work individually as well as simultaneously. For example, you have seen Papa or your mother working on your computer doing their office work. So the same computer is required for official work, for making reports, for making graphs, for making different articles. It can be used. The same computer system can be used by you for your studying purpose, as you have seen from last 2 years. The classes, the educations are being conducted online due to pandemic. So on that same system on which your father or your mother does their official work, you are doing your school or academic work. Your elder sister or your brother uses the same system for their work, like they can watch videos on it, they can prepare, they can listen to music on it, they can prepare their projects on it. So multiple work can be done by the same computer. And if you will see the same computer system, you can see at railway stations, at airport, in hospitals, in our school. Yes or no? Even in small shops also, now people are using computer, because this computer or computer system can do multiple works, many works. Okay, the same system. Doesn't require to change again and again. Okay, for doing same work, so for doing different work, the same system can be used. Okay, we have also learned about the different parts of the computer. Now, different part means we had studied about monitor. As I told you, it is a display or a output device. CPU, that is your central processing unit, which is also known as the brain of the computer, which does the processing or evaluation work, and the input devices like your keyboard or mouse providing input to the computer. So we had studied about these different parts of the computer along with two further devices. One was your printer for taking out the printouts on a paper. Have you seen a printer? Many of you have printer at home also, where your parents or your brother or sister are using it for taking a printout on a paper for making projects or reports. आपने देखा है? Yes, that printer itself. And the another is a microphone, which is also an output device slash can be used for input device also. Right now, like I'm using a microphone, headphone, which can be used to listen music, which can be used to communicate with other people also on phone or your laptop. So this is your other two devices which you have learned. On the basis of size, the computer is being differentiated, or you can say categorized into further categories. This one which I have drawn is a desktop. Now, why it is known as a desktop? Because this complete system, monitor, CPU, keyboard and mouse, requires a desk, है ना, एक table. It will require a table. इतना space it will require so that we can put it on the system completely. So it's known as a desktop. The name itself says desk. It requires a desk, complete a space of a desk. That's why it's known as desktop. Okay. Similarly, we have another category which is laptop. As you can see, the processing unit, that is the CPU, the input unit, that is the keyboard, the display unit, that is the output device screen, and the mouse. I hope everybody can see. I can describe it again. The processing unit, CPU, the input unit, keyboard, mouse, the display unit, screen, all are combined in a single device. Not like this, in which they have multiple devices. Okay, so it is laptop because I can keep it on my lap while working. It's so handy. So it's portable. I can carry it wherever I want along with me in a bag. Okay, so laptop is the another category of your computer system which can be carried. Third is your palm top, or many of you will have this iPad or palm top, which can be kept at your palm and it's also portable. It can be carried anywhere. And then we have smartphones, which nowadays I think everybody has a smartphone with them. So these are the different computer system on the basis of their size. On the basis of their size, अपने size के according we have categorized into further groups. Then we have studied about the different input units. Like we have detailed studied about the keyboard, the different keys available. Keys are the button available on the keyboard. We had studied about them like alphabet key, numeric key of numbers. Alphabet key is used for typing numbers. Numeric key is used for typing, alphabet key is used for typing alphabets. Numeric key is used for typing numbers. Then we have special keys. Everybody has seen like enter button. Okay, enter. Then we have shift, caps lock, space bar. I hope everybody knows these keys. In case if anybody has any doubt, in the upcoming videos we are going to elaborate chapter wise chapter. each and every chapter, the important points will be highlighted and will be shown. Okay, so go through those videos, and in case if you have any doubt, you can put up on the WhatsApp group. We will help to resolve it. Other than this, we will be sending you a assignment also, which you have to do, and it will be related to the topic itself, which we have covered in the last classes. So we had studied about the keyboard. After the keyboard, we had studied about mouse. Okay, how to hold a mouse, what are the different buttons available on the mouse. Basically, mouse is the pointing device, and the arrow which moves on it is the mouse pointer. Okay, so we had studied about mouse also, how we can use mouse, what is left click, what is right click. Everything is being elaborated while we are explaining about the chapter in the upcoming videos. Okay, after this we had studied about one program, and that was the interesting program application which we have learned. I'll give you a hint. You had learned how to color, how to make drawings with that program. What was the name of that program? Okay, let's give you a hint. It starts with T, ends with X, and the name itself says Paint. Yes, the name is Tux Paint. The program which we have learned previous year, Tux Paint, in which we have learned how to open that program. I had shown the videos in the upcoming videos itself when we are explaining the chapter. So we have learned how to start the program, okay, how to open a new file, okay, how to insert a new drawing. If you remember, there were some drawings which you inserted. I have also inserted a drawing, a tortoise. Okay, so we have learned how to insert a drawing, how to color it by using the paint tool, by using eraser tool, how we can erase the part of the drawing. Okay, how to use the stamp tool. Stamp tools are like stickers. आपके पास होते हैं ना, you have stickers, small stickers which you just put on a stamp pad and press it somewhere. The same carvings are being graved on the surface. So such stamp tools are also available in the Tux Paint which you have used previous year. Okay, then we have learned how to save the drawing and close the program. Then the other last topic which we have discussed previous year was storage. Storage. Now, what does that mean? Previous year, what we had studied, like what we have learned in your class 1 computer topics, you remember them? You remember how we have used Tux Paint, or you also remember how we discussed about the keyboards, what were these keys which sir is right now explaining. Okay, kuch yaad aa raha hai? Because you have stored some information in your mind. Okay, the mind or the brain is capable of storing the information which you can recall when you require in future. After 10 days or 15 days, when we will take examination, 20 days के बाद में जब आपका exam होगा, when you will have an exam, so we will asking the questions. So आप remember करके, or what you have learned, on the basis of that you answer the questions. So what you are recalling is the stored information which is stored in your brain. Similarly, your computer also capable of storing the information, and not chota mota information or little information. It can store a huge amount of data. Okay, now where it stores? It stores the data in its brain, which is known as your CPU. The storage is done in CPU. Okay, that's also in your storage device known as hard disk, which is installed with inside CPU. Now, this hard disk is a storage device. We have learned about further storage device in that chapter. That storage devices were, other than hard disk, we studied about CD, DVD, pen drive. CD, which is round in shape and capable of storing video, audio, text, visual clips in on the CD part. DVD is similar to CD. The difference is it can store more data than CD. CD की size का होता है, but still it can store more data than CD. And the third is your pen drive. It can vary of different sizes. Okay, not your physical size. I'm talking about the memory size. Ranges from 4 GB to 1 TB. GB and TB are the symbols of the memory. Memory size का unit है ये, to define memory unit. That how much, like if it's GB, it's gigabyte, and it's TB, terabyte. So it tells us how much information they can store in it. So comparison of memory will have in your upcoming classes. So we had learned about these different storage devices in the previous classes. So all these 7 chapters were discussed during our last session, and I would be requesting kindly watch the upcoming videos in which each of the chapters and the important points are explained or elaborated again, along with which we will be providing you a worksheet which you can take out as a printout and perform. There will be one practical question that will be based on Tux Paint, where the student has to start a new drawing, a starter drawing, which is available in the program, and have to color it out. So that will be a fun activity along with something which we have learned, and practicing of it will be done. Okay, so I would request everyone kindly go through the videos, and in case of any doubt can put up on the group. We will be happy to revert it out. For today, thank you, take care, goodbye.